Hello and welcome to my channel. Um Before gamer, I am a girl, so I'm just gonna be doing like a little get ready with me, like get to know me thing, just dabbling in it. Promise. I mean, I'll still upload my gaming content around this. I don't wanna like leave y'all hanging when it comes to the game stuff, so whatever. Um I did not start doing my makeup until like a year. I've been doing like the features, as in my eyebrows, lashes, eyeliner, lips, highlight, for the past whatever, like since high school. But like foundation, concealer, primer, any other step of the way, I've been horrible at because I've never done it up until 6 months ago. So I'm not a makeup expert, I'm not a skin expert. Clearly, I'm breaking out real bad on my forehead. I used to have a beautiful, clear forehead. Rest in peace, her. I don't really I don't really know where to start. Just kidding. Barely use the Pantene hair thickening thing. I don't even know if it works. I've literally just used it like at random times because sometimes I don't have the privilege of being able to shower every day. I shower every day. I've heard that's really bad for you, but I do it. And now I'm putting what, liquid pearl luminescent serum by some brand. I don't know. You're supposed to put it at the ends of your strands. I don't know what it does. It smells good and has glitter in it. That's why I do it. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I was born on June 8th, 2004. So I share a birthday with Kanye, and that's the only birthday I know. Like famous birthdays. I don't know who else I share a birthday with. But yeah, I share a birthday with Kanye. I don't know. Not very. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like that's it. Like I just share a birthday with Kanye. It's not like I look up to him or anything. Just saying I share a birthday with him. And put it like in the 4 spots of my face that I know will get dry. I was born in Moreno Valley, California. I lived there for about like maybe 3 years. 3 years. 3 years. I did not live there for long. I'm not really a Cali girl, but I was born there. So I am a Cali girl. California girls, we are undeniable. After turning like 3 or maybe even 2, my parents and I and my brother, I am the oldest, moved to Texas, and we've lived in the DFW area ever since. Do I like Texas? I actually really do. I actually really do like Texas. I don't know how I'd survive in California though. I really don't think I would. Cause if Texas drivers piss me the fuck off, because nobody knows how to drive here. Jesus Christ. People in the north area of DFW, so not even DFW anymore, Denton. People drive so crazy, like there's like the world is ending and they need to get there somewhere super fast. People in Dallas drive like they're fucking stupid and they've never driven in their life. Arlington people though, they drive like they just got their license, and they drive like they've never gotten their license. Um, so yeah, if I don't like the driving in Texas, I don't know how I'd handle it in California. I think I'd honestly kill myself every day driving on that road. Now that my face is stacked and it feels nice. It feels real nice. I'm gonna go ahead and start using my primers. I've lived in Texas so literally my whole life. I've been to California? Like I think I've only been to California twice after I lived there. And then the first time I went there was like maybe like 7 or 9, I don't know. And second time I went there, I think I was 17. And I went there with my boyfriend's family. I didn't even go there with my own family. Like, most of my family hasn't been back since the first time we went when I was 9, which was oh my god, which was 10 years ago. Oh my god. We haven't visited our family up there in a decade. But they've visited us in the middle. They've visited us since then. But yeah, my parents are from Mexico. So I am fully Mexican American. First gen or whatever. Super awesome. Super proud of my heritage. Um I love Mexico. I've only ever gone once, and the only reason I went there was to visit because family was passing away. So very sad. But um family there's amazing. I love my mom's family that I visited there and my dad's. I think I saw a couple of them, but I loved staying with them. I loved seeing my family. I love Mexico. I honestly wish I could go back. I mean, I'm saying I wish I could go back, like I can't, but I mean, I don't got the money to go right now, so relax. I wish I could go back. Could go back soon and spend time there without it affecting my money. I, to do stuff. I'm going to school to do stuff. On a normal day, I don't have time to do my eyeliner, so I leave on my eyeliner from the night before because I have work every like fucking morning, every night. So I'd rather just use the eyeliner from the day before. Oops. So this is a true part of my routine. Do not judge. It's just what I have to do if I want my eyeliner done. Let's go ahead and get started with eyebrows. I just run it through my brows. This, I don't know, lash primer really makes my eyebrows hold up. Like, I don't even like using eyebrow gel because primer does it for me. But I did want to try the Milk Makeup eyebrow gel thing. And I bought it and I'm pretty sure clear. I didn't buy a tinted one. And I honestly hate it so bad. It clumps up so bad with eyebrow like pencil. But I'm still using it so I can run out of it and never have to buy it again. Today is what? I think like May 20th, I think, or 21st. I don't know. But my birthday is on June 8th, as I stated like literally at the beginning of the video. I've already asked for the days off at work for the weekend because my birthday is finally on a weekend. It's on a Saturday. So I finally get to have a weekend birthday after 7 years. Um, so I asked for the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, so I could just spend it with family, friends if I wanted to. Depends on whether people will be free or not. I'm at an age. I've been at an age. I don't know. I've just been a person where I can. I don't know. Like if I invite people to my birthday and like none of them show up, like I feel really hurt by it. But I feel like that can happen at any age. But like I'm at an age where it's like I don't want to go through that. I'm getting my nails done for my birthday on June 3rd. I haven't had my nails done since January, and I honestly think I might regret getting them done. With my normal nails, I had them grown out for a little bit, and then because I'm gloved up the whole entire time I'm at work, my nails become so fucking like nasty and like, oh, it feels so nasty, and they like break off easily. So most of them are gone now. So if I have nails on, I feel like they're just gonna fucking suck ass and they're gonna burn off and melt off. But yeah, getting my nails done. This is kind of like of what this. I think this is gonna be the nail inspo, because it'll be me and my nail tech's 1 year anniversary, which I don't think she knows. But I got my nails done by her for the first time a year ago. It might have been on June 2nd instead of June 3rd, but hey, we're close to the date. And my nails were obviously for my birthday back then as well. I got them in the color like in a bluish clear-ish color. so that they would match my glasses. And since I got brown glasses recently, I don't know, like I think it's the perfect idea to make them match my glasses as well and have brown nails. Plus, I've always been like a brown girly. I love the color brown. Brown girly as in I like the color brown. Um, yeah. I don't know. I don't feel like I talk enough. I feel like I'm not talking a lot and I'm wasting y'all's time. Think. But yeah, I love the color brown and I'm getting my nails done. So that's for that day off as well. And I usually don't let my primer sit for so long, or my concealer, I mean. But my makeup looks better when I let it sit for a little bit. But yeah, I'm turning 20. That's a very surreal age for me. Because I never thought I'd make it past like 16, dude. And in my brain, I'm still pretty much 17-year-old me. Like, I have not developed. Which is a lot, because I am very different from what I was back then. But I don't know, 17 is just the perfect, like, have enough freedom, but like, you're still a kid, you know? But honestly, I never had much freedom in my life. I did not get a job until like a month after I turned 17. And even then, it wasn't even a real job. I was getting paid under the table to work at a mall kiosk that sold like, it was like a CBD stand. I was 17, freshly 17, right after COVID. Um, Restrictions had lifted up, and I was at a CBD stand. And they closed right after. Like, I think like a month of me working there, it closed up. But I made like, I got paid like 15 an hour, I think. It was pretty good for first job. Where I literally had to sit there and do nothing, drink water and draw, and go pee, and go get food at the mall. At the mall. And go shopping if I wanted to. Like, what do you, like, what do you mean? That was actually honestly such a lit job. And then my next job after that wasn't until December, November ish of that year. Because I was in July. I didn't get my job until senior year of high school, like a real legal job. I worked at Aeropostale. It was honestly the worst thing in fucking in ever. I got paid $8.25 an hour. And I only got scheduled for 20 hours a week. Like, hours were horrible, pay was horrible, customers were horrible. Yeah. And then I quit. I didn't even, bruh. I quit in the worst way possible because I honestly did not give a fuck about the job anymore. Um, I was there for 9 months, and then right before, like in July or August, like beginnings of August, before I started going to college, I wrote my resignation letter. It was a really, really good job. It was a really good letter, honestly. I might still have it. If I do, I'll insert it. If not, whatever. We'll move past that. But I turned it in, and then I just never showed up for my 2 weeks. Like, I just stopped showing up. I don't know. So I'm never gonna be able to get hired at Aeropostale again. But like, do you think I wanted to get hired there again? Y'all pay $8.25 an hour. That's insane, honestly. Like, there's no point to work in mall retail if you're not a manager, like store manager, assistant manager. Because if you're not gonna make money. But yeah, quit, done, donezo. And then I didn't get a job until October of that year as well. So started working in 2021. Quit in August of 2022, and got a different job in October 2022. Which then I quit showing up to in I'm trying to think. I want to stop showing up. October of 2022, quit January of 2024, and didn't get a job. Didn't get my most recent job until February, until Valentine's Day of this year, and I've been there ever since. So it's only been a couple months, but I think I'll stick with it because the money's pretty well. Money is pretty good. So money is such a serious thing, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I've had a job for so long, but after working at Aeropostale for what, like 9 months, I only ever made $500, or like I think 1,000, because I was getting paid per paycheck. By bi-weekly paycheck, I was only getting $200. I worked there for 9 months. So like, I think I might have gone like $2,000 maybe. But like, bruh, how do you think I'm gonna pay for fucking college with $400 a month? How do you think I'm gonna pay for normal rent? Like, obviously a mall job is for high schoolers, but like, that's still crazy. Like, how the fuck are we gonna save up money for real things with like this type of pay? You're stupid. But yeah, Apostle, honestly, one of the worst jobs ever, and it wasn't even because of management. It was just because of the pay, which isn't technically management's fault. It's the company's fault. So, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I just, I don't know. Money, jobs, everything is so fucking crazy. I wish I would have enjoyed. I mean, I think I did enjoy being young and unemployed for a while. I did enjoy it pretty good. But I wish I could be her again. I wish I would have taken advantage of the time I had it back then. But my parents wouldn't let me get a job, so I did not get a job. So I didn't have money to do things I wanted to do. So I didn't experience freedom until I got the Aeropostale job, and even then, when I did have money, I really couldn't buy anything because I couldn't go out. I didn't have a credit card or a debit card. So I didn't really experience freedom until my first year of college, when I had a real job that paid me a decent amount of money, gave me a decent amount of hours, and I could finally pay for school on my own. I've been paying for school on my own. Yeah, I know. I don't know. That's pretty much it for what I've been up to in my job networking. But honestly, I don't know. I moved out of my parents' house. I've been moved out for like 5 months. In this economy, after I just complained about money, yeah, I'm not really like moved out and paying grand for rent or anything. I'm living with my boyfriend, and I'm far. I'm 40 minutes away from my friends and family and everybody I would know, which I am honestly thankful for. Not the friends or family part, just everybody I know. Because if I worked, because working in an area where people live from like school was terrible. I hated seeing them at my job. I used to work at AutoZone. That's what that job was. That I worked at for like a year and some change. That's the longest standing job I've ever had. But I don't know. AutoZone was a horrible job too. Hours were good. Pay was alright. But honestly, pay was not alright, and hours were horrible in the sense that I overworked myself. I worked like 50 plus hour weeks, and my paychecks were $1,000 for 2 weeks of work. Now I only work 50 hours combined in 2 weeks and get the same amount of money. So I'd rather that, have peace of mind, be able to focus on school, than overwork myself for what? For nothing. To be disrespected. Because at AutoZone, bruh, oh my god, the customers were really mean and rude all the time. I learned a lot of things while working there. Honestly, like, what the fuck do I need to be knowing about alternators and batteries and your ECUs, and what do I need to be doing? I don't need to be knowing all this stuff, but now I know all this stuff about cars. And I mean, it's pretty helpful because I have a car. But I mean, if anything ever happens with my car and then my boyfriend tells me like you need this part, I'll know what it is. I don't know what to. I'll know what to ask for. I know what to look up because I know the inner workings about them. But yeah, AutoZone was a horrible job. Um, I got harassed a lot while working there because I started working there when I was like 18 in a couple months, like freshly 18, and it was bad. I think I did. Yeah, I showed you everything. Now I'm going with the Physicians Formula Butter Highlight. I've had this since 2018 maybe, for a long time, and then I go in with the REM Beauty on top of it. But I go really light with it. It's an eyeshadow shade Fembot. It's really pretty. I go light with it though because it kind of can look like a lot, and I look goofy if I use too much. But I got harassed a lot, because I was in a sea of adults and people that had been working at the company for over decades. I was an 18-year-old girl. Every auto parts store has their young little teenage girl, and then the rest of the people that work there have been there for decades. Um, no, but I had coworkers that were my age. Because I got people hired on, and then basically I had people that I knew there all the time. So, um, coworker wise, the job was alright. I was a manager. That was my first management job. I got paid, I think, 11 an hour as a regular employee, and then they upped me to $14. They were gonna say it was third. They were gonna give me $13.75 with a different coworker. But we both were like, "The fuck! Just give us the quarter and give us $14." So we got $14. Um, but yeah, I worked overtime all the time. Doesn't really matter. I just want to talk about the freak stories. Let me talk about the weirdos that I saw at work. But I am gonna hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt. I keep interrupting myself and talking about different things. I will talk about freaky guys, and then like people I didn't like going to the store and like what they did. Because I had like fucking 4 different interactions with fucking people I didn't like went there, and they just were really weird. Like, just fucking move along. I was a manager at the time. I was closing with a different manager. A guy had walked in. He grabbed a couple things, came to check out, whatever. I'm pretty sure he grabbed like the fast orange hand cleaner stuff and something like a paper towel roll. I don't know. He grabbed like 2 little things, whatever. It was like $7. He gave me a 20. And a couple walked in behind him, and they were waiting to get rung up. I don't even remember exactly, but I think I was the only lane open. Like, I had closed the other registers. It was late. And I had him change. He's looking at me weird, and I'm like, well, like, your change? Like, did I forget something? Like, I gave you a receipt, your change. Like, I don't know, what's missing? Like, I gave you everything. And so he slides another 20. I'm like, do you want to buy something else? Like, why do you want change? Like, and in Spanish, he turns to the couple behind us and he goes, people don't know what they're missing nowadays. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he turns back around to me. He's like, like, he slides the 20 again. He, like, looks to the back. He was like, like, and I was like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, I don't want your money. I would have taken it, low-key, like, just taken it, not done anything, of course. I should have just taken it. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And whatever, he just left after that, and I was like, ew! I was 18. Like, what is wrong with you? You could be you're like my dad's age, bro. What is wrong with grown-ass men? Like, y'all are so disgusting. Do not let your father go to AutoZone on his own. Go with him. Because if there's a young girl there, she will be harassed. But yeah, that was one of the times that happened. And then one of the times that a rude customer, dude, I had so many rude customers on the daily. Like, everybody like was so fucking mean. Like, bro, relax. I had a high schooler walk in, and then like she wasn't even ignored. Like, I was doing something for literally not even longer than a minute. I was like, I'll be right with you to check her out in the morning. And she had light bulbs in her hand. She just walked out with them. Like, honestly, good on you, girl. Like, I really don't care. But, like, your car was parked right in front of the store. Like, you're stupid. Like, your plates were out. You're dumb. Um, But one time that I did win against a customer, I don't drive it now, but my mom has a Kia Sorento, and I used to drive it because I got my Toyota Camry privileges taken away from me from my dad. So I had to drive the nasty old car with no AC. And what's it called? I'm still not done getting ready, so don't think I'm done. I have a couple steps. So what had happened is that I drive a Kia Sorento. Right. I had come into work. I was closing that night, and I had came in like at 2 or something. Yeah, like at 2 p.m. But since we were allowed to clock in 15 minutes, bro, I'm getting that bag and I'm clocking in 15 minutes early, 15 minutes late every day. Get that extra little hour for every 2 shifts. And yeah, so I was there early, but like I low-key didn't want to work yet, so I waited a little bit until like closer to 50 to 150. And I heard this lady walk up to one of like my coworkers. At this time, I am still management. This is after I became management, so I'm management at this point. Um, and I hear her talking to him, and I'm on my phone scrolling through TikTok. I'm not paying too much attention, but I am listening to what is being said. I hear her, and I quote, for the most part, say that she's looking for a water pump. Okay? She says she's been sent from a different location and they said that we had it. I don't know if they called asking if we had the water pump, but he immediately looks it up. She also drives a Kia Sorento. He looks it up. Let me go check, but it says we don't have the water pump. She's like, what do you mean? Like, I just drove down from a different store. Like, she's getting upset. Keep in mind the closest store is 5 minutes away. Driving distance. People are just fucking cunty. So he goes and checks for the water pump. We don't have it. He comes back. We don't have the water pump. She's like, oh my god. So she's calling the other store. She drives back to the other store. I'm clocked in at this point. A little bit past 2. We get a call from a different store. I'm about to answer the phone. Store manager picks up the phone instead. He makes it before me. He picks up. Immediate yelling. Like, I can hear it through the phone. And I know it's this lady. I just feel it in my bones. He puts it on speaker so that we can hear. The store's empty. This lady is talking about, I went there and your rude employee said you didn't have a part, but you guys, another store sent me there and you do have the part, and I just went back to the other store and they told me they don't have the part, that you guys do have it. And so he's like, oh, I'm so sorry for the confusion. Like, what's the part you're looking for? Suddenly, she's looking for a radiator. I understand that all those parts are in the cooling system, but like, wow, how the fuck do you confuse a for a right? Right? What the fuck? And so he's like, I don't remember exactly if the car needed a different size, because I know some Chevys have different sized radiators and some Ford like Escapes, or not Ford Escapes, Ford Ecolines have like different sized radiators, but I don't know if that Kia had the same thing. But I'm pretty sure he quoted her the price. He's like, okay, it says we have some and they're priced at this. And that's when she starts yelling again like crazy. She's like, what the hell are you talking about? The store said it was $20. And then he was like, do you mean the radiator hose? And she's like, yes, like what are you talking about? Bitch, you said radiator. Oh, like how can you be so stupid? Yes, bro, you go buy a phone charger and you're like, oh my god, why is it $1,000? Because you're buying the phone. Bro, I need that phone charger. Like, are you stupid? Then say you need the phone charger. Because there's 2 things, obviously. Like, hello. Radiator hose. Stupid. Oh my god. So, whatever. He got yelled at. He goes and checks if we have it. We have it. He comes back. Okay, it's $20. He's like, okay, like, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. Like, I'll give it to you, like, I think he, like, marked it down 50% or something, or 70%. Keep in mind, our we can override prices, but the average courtesy discount is just 10%. And so when he said that, this is now like 2-ish, closer to 3-ish p.m. When he said that, I was like, I'm not doing that if she comes in here. And a customer had walked in and he kind of heard the end of the conversation of like her yelling real bad while he was waiting to like for a part to come out. And I was like, if she comes in, I'm not gonna help her and I'm not gonna give her that discount. Like, I'm not gonna get in trouble because like they check how much like price overrides you do. But like, I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking overriding the price for her. Especially after she just fucking lied out her ass because twice she was fucking rude and she didn't even know what she was looking for to begin with. Like, what? And what was it? Whatever. He's like, yeah, like, okay, Jackie, like, I'll do it. Like, you don't have to do it. I was like, okay, I won't have to do it, right? This hose is sat behind me for the next 4 hours from 3 p.m. Actually, not even. Yeah, well, 4 till 7 p.m. when I finally decide, bruh, this bitch is fucking rude. Like, I'ma buy the hose. So I put the hose in the office. I moved it to the back and just left it there. I didn't buy it though, not yet. And then this lady does not come in until 9 p.m. 9 p.m. When did this all happen? At 4 o'clock. And honestly, like, honestly, not my proudest moment, but fuck that bitch for real. What is it? Oh, my hair looks fried. My hair's fried. My hair's fried. My hair's fried. Okay, so she doesn't come in until 9 p.m. By then, the hose has already moved locations, unbeknownst to anybody but me. I am the only manager there. I have a normal, like, coworker there, non-management there, so they're just closing with me. She comes in. I have to help her. We're like, I end up being the one that has to help her. Because I'm the one that says, hi, how can I help you? She walks up to me. She's like, I have an order. And I was like, oh, okay, like, what's the name? She gives me a name. I'm like, oh, you're not on here. Did you already pay for it? She's like, yeah, it's already paid for. Which it wasn't. I was like, oh, like, I'm not seeing anything. And she goes, yeah, I spoke with the manager. Can I speak to the manager? And she points at the other guy. She's like, can I speak to him? I was like, are you fucking stupid? Bitch, I am the manager. I loved using that line. Bitch, I am the manager. But yeah. I was like, it looks like it might have been moved. Like, I know what hose you're talking about now. Like, let me go check real quick. And so I went to the back. And as I went to the back, I'm literally just running this shit through my hair. I'm burning it. So as I went to the back, I pulled out my phone, looked up the exact part number, because bitch, a thing I learned from being there is how to memorize phone numbers and how to memorize things. Well, not memorize phone numbers, but like retain the information as the person is giving it to me. But and part numbers as well, because shit, that fucking store was huge. So I went to the back, looked up the part number, bought it for online for pickup, for pickup. And I came back out front and I was like, oh my god, I am so sorry. Looks like we don't have it anymore. Someone must have bought it. She's like, what are you guys talking about? Like, are you fucking playing in my face right now? She said, oh, no. She was fucking yapping and yapping. She's like, I don't have time to be playing these games. I live 20 minutes away. And I was like, ma'am, I checked. The fucking hose was available up to 40 miles away. Like, everybody had this fucking hose. Not just us and us. And she swore. She swore she didn't have time to play it. Like, bro, you drove out to work and drove back here to get this fucking hose when you could have just fucking looked it up online and found out a different location that had it closer to you, where you live. Oh my god, bro. And so I told her, like, she had said something like slick, like, about like the person who had helped her before, like in the afternoon. And I told her, no, ma'am, like I was here and I heard the whole interaction. You didn't know what you were looking for twice. One in person, and then on the phone. You're very rude. We don't have the part anymore. Sorry, someone bought it. Just for pickup. And she got upset. She walked away at the end. And I had this host for like fucking a couple months, and then I finally returned it. I got my money back. But yeah. I did that and I won. I won that one. Fuck that bitch. What else? I don't know. This other time, oh my god, people upset me so bad because how are you so dumb? How are you literally so stupid? This lady from Denton came to Dallas to return this fucking radiator, thermostat, all this stuff. I saw her lugging it in, like she was carrying all this stuff in, and I was like, okay. So she comes in with all this shit to return. I check her receipt. I already curled my lashes. God damn it. I check her receipt. She bought it here. She had bought it at that same store. And, or she hadn't bought it. Her husband had. And I was like, okay. Like, before I even began, I was like, do you have the, like, debit card that was used to make the transaction? Because, hello, do y'all not fucking understand? You pay cash, you get cash. You pay debit card, you get the same amount of money back on that same exact debit card. If it was credit, it'll go right back to the credit card. Hello. I don't know, like, people would lack so much common sense. She's like, no, it's my husband's card. It's my husband's card. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, the return was over $200 too. I wasn't gonna override that shit for cash. And I was like, I'm so sorry, but like, I can't process this return without the debit card. Like, that's the form of payment that was used on the receipt. She's like, but it was bought at the store by my husband. And I was like, well, yeah, you can process a return at any AutoZone. You just need the debit card. She goes, I drove 40 minutes from blah, blah, blah. I think she probably drove it down from Denton. Pretty sure. She's fucking stupid. She's like, I got my kids in the car. And I was like, while you were driving here, did you not pass any other AutoZone? Like, are we the only AutoZone that you saw? That pissed her right off. But she walked out. That was it. That was it to that one. Like, I straight up told her, like, how the fuck are you gonna get your kids in the car? Drive 40 minutes out to return shit? Like, bitch, I know you go shopping. Like, I know you return shit. Like, I know you know that. You can return at any other location as long as you have the fucking form of payment. Jesus Christ, you're stupid. And that was that for that one. And now let's talk about people that I saw that were IRL people that just went into AutoZone for stuff. What was it? It's fucking weirdo who like shit talked me so bad in high school. Oh my god, I know. Went into AutoZone and they were looking for oil for their car. I wasn't management at the time, but like, bitch, I know what the fuck just give me the year, make, and model. And I was like, okay, like, what's the year, make, and model? They were like, okay, but like, do you know what's the best oil for the car? And I was like, oh my god, you're gonna be obnoxious. So my store manager literally saw like the way they were talking to me, and they were like, oh, I'm gonna step in. So they stepped in and they helped them out, and they left. That was the first time I saw someone from IRL at work, and I was like, oh my god, bro. And then the next time I saw someone I knew from literally AOL was when I was management. All these other interactions are from when I managed management when I was management. Some random kid, honestly, he went to my school though. He came in, he was next in line with me, and all he needed was a battery check. And I was like, next. Like, I kept on saying next, like, bitch, you're holding up the line. Next. He wouldn't fucking move. And finally, he like tells the person behind him to move, like, oh, you can go. And he came over. And whatever, like, then a guy came up front, and then he got helped by the guy. And all he needed was his battery fucking tested. Like, bitch, I could have fucking put prongs on your... I could have gone on your battery and told you if it was bad or good. Like, you're being so fucking dumb. And trust, immediately right afterwards, I unfollowed him on Instagram. Because, bitch, fuck you. You're annoying. Plus, I didn't fuck with him already. Done. Now I'm talking like a high schooler girl, and I'm revealing the true me. I'm like playing with my hair too much. I'm burning it all over. But yeah, that was one of the times. And then the next time someone I knew kind of came in was And the next time I saw someone I didn't like was, I'm not sure if they avoided me that time, but I'm pretty sure they, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, let me redact that one. But that time this last time I saw someone I didn't like, they've been stalking me ever since. They won't fucking let up. Like, they interact with, not all my TikToks, but like they'll like my TikToks, like at random times. Like, they'll just be all up in my everything. Like, just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. But you know what? Let me not be scary, and let me end it at that. But yeah, those are my like crazy little customer stories that I was on. And I'm pretty sure I'm done getting ready because I did my hair for the most part. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't think I held a curl for much. I should put on my glasses. I could see better, but didn't. I forgot. But that's pretty much the look. I feel pretty cutie patootie. Um, One thing about my makeup though is that the chin area gets really like flaky, but the rest of the skin is pretty good. Even though I apply like a lot of like the dewy primer stuff on there, I don't know, like it still gets really dried out. But yeah, makeup looks slay, gorgeous, awesome. I don't know, maybe it looks bad. But yeah, that's the makeup look. I am done for today. Catch y'all later. That's your little microphone. That's what I've been talking to. But yeah, this was because I usually do for my gaming segments, like being sexy and playing video games. This is just me getting sexy. Okay, later. See you later.